ways animals survive in their natural habitat, which is synonymous with home. Okay? Where the animal lives, where their home may be, wherever it resides. So look up here at the easel, please. I just have a poster that gives us an example of one habitat. Before I read the example, I'm going to have Veronica read what it says under the word habitats. The natural home or environment of an animal or plant. Okay, so a habitat is the animal's home. And then a grassland, Naima, is an example of a habitat. Can you read what it says here, please? Big open. Naima is reading it.
Big open.
Spaces. Spaces. Big
open
spaces
of grass, glittering little springs. Trees are only stars,
rivers. So a grassland is an example of a habitat. There's big open spaces of grass, very little rain. So that means it doesn't rain a lot. And the trees are only found or close to rivers. So here are some different animals listed that live in the grassland. We have an ostrich, elephant, giraffe, and a zebra. So today, readers, we are going to develop text-dependent questions about our first informational article, which teaches us about animals and their ears and how they use ears to survive in their habitats. So everybody read the pink sentence strip, which is our objective today in reading. Dakota, read it on your own for the class, please.
Today in reading, I will develop text-dependent questions.
By the end, can you hand me the article, please? By the end of close reading today, you have created text-dependent questions about this article, Animal Ears. We're going to create the questions together as a class. Following, I will call on a scholar who was sitting in slant the entire time to share their questions for 5 dojo points. So I'll be sitting up here today, so you should all face and orient your body this way. Like Yusuf just did, thank you very much. So that we are all able to see Ms. Maitland as she models the creation of text-dependent questions. So before I start, I'm going to need some of my friends to redirect and slant. Naima. Okay. You don't have the article in front of you. I have it in front of myself. So as readers, you need to envision, which means paint the picture in your mind. I'm going to stop periodically throughout the read, and I will have you create questions as I stop and direct you to do so. Okay? So the title of this article is Animal Ears, and underneath it, it says Adaptations for Hearing. We are going to go over the word adaptation when we learn in vocabulary, okay? So here's my first paragraph, and my subheading under that paragraph, here's my subheading. It tells me what the paragraph is going to be about. It's called Big Ears, okay? And Big Ears is about the fennec fox, as you can see in this picture. Zion, as you can see in this picture. Okay? The fennec fox is the smallest member of the fox family, but it has the biggest ears. I'm going to model right now. I already have a text-dependent question. Watch how I model. I'm going to start my sentence with a capital letter. Why does the fennec have big? Let's read the sentence together.
Why does the fennec fox have big ears?
So, I'm already wondering as a reader why the fennec fox may have big ears. So that's a text-dependent question that I developed. After I finish this paragraph, it'll be your turn to create your first question. So here we go. It lives in the hot desert and usually hunts at night when it is cooler. In the dark, the fox relies on its super sharp hearing to find beetles and crickets crawling across the sand. On your paper, you have 2 minutes to create your first text-dependent question. Demetrius, bring your board and your paper next to me. And remember, I'll remind you, at the bottom of your paper is how you start your asking sentences, okay? So what's your question, Malachi? Yeah. This is a read aloud. Have a seat next to me. How? So you spell how. So what's the question you have about the fennec fox? Okay, so does.
Why does the fennec fox hunt at night? How did fox
Instead of go, make. Never mind, keep going. Does the fox. If you finish before the time, create one more question. And I'm actually going to add a minute, okay? How does the fox? What did you say next? Right here, here's one right there. It's in, hold on, let me get it 1 second. I do have another one. Does the fox hearing crickets? Okay, so then circle that between here. So crickets. Right, crickets. I'll get it in 1 second, Mr. Santa.
Oh yeah, you got 12 seconds.
Zaire, share out your question.
We both of them.
Sure.
Why does the fennec? I'm waiting for everybody to look straight at me and sit and slant.
No? You don't want to do that? Turn and look at him right now.
Everybody picture a voice. I'll wait. Why does the fennec fox hunt at night? When does the fennec fox eat his dinner?
Chloe Norris, can I hear one of your questions, please? Oh, that's okay.
I need some assistance right here because one of our kids actually left his jacket outside, and I need my class to be watched while I go to.
What if there's a crowd up top of the cell and he was like,
In your classroom?
Yeah.
Mr. Stone, can you watch that class for 5 seconds?
This right
Thank
next
you.
door?
Yeah, the one you were in before. Use. Where does the fennec fox? So change that to does, okay? Where does? Okay, let's keep going. Now, as you can see in the picture, and you guys will get this article tomorrow, and you'll get to keep it. Now we're going to learn about African elephants, okay?
yeah.
African elephants have the biggest ears on Earth, and some of the best. They can hear low, rumbly sounds from miles away. But an elephant's ears aren't just good for hearing. The elephant waves its large, thin ears to cool the blood inside them. The cooled blood travels to the rest of the elephant's body to help cool it down too. Wow. Well, my text-dependent question that I will model first is such. Why is it important? You're not writing, you're watching me. Why is it important for an African is capitalized, elephant. Why is it important for an African elephant to be able to cool itself off? Let's read it. Why?
Why is it important for an African elephant to be around? Why
Okay. Redirect up here. Listen to how I read it. Why is it important for an African elephant to be able to cool itself off? Now you have 3 minutes to write your own question about African elephants.
Okay,
What's your question about the elephants? So does it cool, does the elephant, so does, yeah. Yeah. Veronica, I hope you're assisting Arvel as he's doing this for the first time today. My friends, it's a little loud for my taste. It's too loud. Did you get right on the back as well? There's paper on, I copied it on the back too. Does the... I said I copied it on the back. Does the what? Your question? Does it what? Use, how do you spell use? U-S-E. Use its, right? I-T-S. No. No. I-T-S. There's gotta be an S there. Yep. Yep. And then ears. How do you spell ears?